Hey guys, it is July 21st, 2010. I just got home from work. I know I probably look like it. Had a very good day, laid a lot of brick, and it's kind of nice laying brick, I've done a lot of stucco over the years and a lot of stone, but it's nice to just get on some nice big long straight walls and pump in about 800 to 1,000 brick a day. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing this video, it's somewhat I know I haven't done an economic video in a while, but it's kind of just a random video on my thoughts and stuff. I've been hearing a lot about what BP has been up to, and this administration, and Admiral Thad Allen and his recommendations to BP, and the leak that's apparently, Matt Simmons says that capping the well, the 24-inch casing, is really enduring the pressure test, because they're seeing if it's holding pressure or not and stuff, and but he says that's kind of a publicity stunt. It's a joke, more or less, because of the leak that's still leaking 120,000 barrels per day, about 5 to 7 miles away from where it went. And I don't know if that one was causing, other people are saying it too. I mean, that Russian crew with a submarine, they went down and looked at the floor, and they discovered 18 cracks in the surface, on the seafloor, and so you have those stories, and you actually have some video footage of oil seeping up from the seafloor in other areas, and so why they're capping it and saying that everything's hunky-dory, guys, I don't know what's going on, what this is going to lead to, but obviously the oil leak is not stopped. There's still, the water tests come back horrible. You just check it out there's many videos of people taking samples and taking them to laboratories, having it tested, and it's highly toxic water, and there's kids playing in it. One test tube, you've probably seen it. The water was tested, but as the guy was testing the sample, the test tube exploded. Okay, probably methane. There's gases in it. And they say safe oil contaminants in water is, for humans, is like 4 parts per million or something like that. And they're coming back, just samples from the coast where kids were actually playing on the beach and stuff, 260 parts per million. Toxic is anything above 4 parts per million. So it's, the water is contaminated. I heard on AP News this morning that they're saying, go ahead, go back to fishing. They're opening up areas for fishing, and that's insane, really. You have the largest oil spill, catastrophe, crisis, whatever you want to call it, and it reminds me of when they said at 9/11, go back to your offices 2 days after this, all this stuff went down. The air is okay to breathe, everything is okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. This is what this reminds me of. Go ahead and go swimming, go fishing, everything's okay. Because I do not trust our upper levels of government. Okay, they've never proven to me that they're ethical in any way. And so you have that going on. I don't, keep your eye on the Gulf. I think there's a lot of things still to happen there. It is crazy. And also, 9/11, they said go back to your offices, stuff. People have respiratory diseases. All the dogs died, because of all the contaminants, all this, the body sniffing dogs and stuff. They're all dead. The workers that were there Many of them have cancer in their lungs, respiratory infections, and so yeah, I don't believe what they say, and it's irritating that people are just gobbling it up and swallowing it like it's, like it's truth. The economy, foreclosures. What is it? I broke another record last month for foreclosures, and we're still having foreclosures at record pace. Okay, something's up with that too, because we should be in a full-blown recovery right now, right? A year ago we said we were in the recovery, and we have foreclosures, still 20% unemployment in real numbers. Okay, the real numbers, U6 numbers, are 20 to 22%, and they just launched today. I believe they passed the emergency unemployment funds. Okay. Now, I don't like to see people out of work. I've been out of work. I know how it feels, and we're still not out of the woods. Okay, but who's paying? Who's paying for that? It's you and I. You and I are paying for these emergency unemployment funds. Okay, because the states don't have any money. They can't write checks. They're writing IOUs to these people, so it's coming from our government. And they get their money from us, okay? Or they print it, and more than likely they're going to print it because we don't have it. Tax revenue is down, it's unprecedented tax decline, tax revenue, and so they're not getting it from us, and so they're heaping it on our backs for the future and our children's futures, and so I'm glad, in a sense, that people are going to get another check, another 3-4 months worth of income, maybe 6 months. But where does it stop? Do we perpetually write checks for the unemployment? Eventually, it's a welfare state, because unemployment, unless you have manufacturing and production, then you're not going to have a recovery. And so where is this going to lead? Is it going to lead to an ongoing welfare society where everybody is totally dependent on our government for everything to sustain them? And it does not have to be this way. All those programs that were introduced 30 years ago, with all the free trade and opening up overseas to ship all of our manufacturing over there. It's just, and today, Obama's speech almost made me gag, but I held it down. He says that this stimulus package is bipartisan vote about the stimulus package, or not stimulus package, but the emergency benefits, okay, jobless benefits. He says it's, we need to stop bickering and making this a political issue. It's for the American people. It's for the middle class. Let's get things, moving again for those, because that's what this is for. It's for the middle class. And I'm thinking, you are lying. He is not for the middle class. He's for wiping out the middle class. Okay? Wanting to get rid of the coal industry and all the natural gas that employs millions of middle class people. Okay? And he's for shipping everything overseas, manufacturing. Otherwise, he'd change things. Real change. But he's not doing it. Anyway, guys, it's hypocritical is what it is. And it's hypocrisy with a smile. And people are just drinking it in, swallowing it hook, line, and sinker. Anyways, I better cut this. Take care, guys. I'm going to go take a nice, cool shower and relax. So take care, and God bless.